Hello everyone and welcome back to Motors&Me. So, I have a small problem with my Ford. I don't know if you can hear that, but there is a knocking coming from the back. And it seems it's coming from the right side. So I've been having this problem for the past 3 years, and it usually appears during somewhere late fall. This year, however, it came a lot sooner because it's June. At first I thought it was a loose wheel or a broken spring. That was not the case. And the symptoms are also a bit unusual. Well, yes, you can hear the sound while driving on bumpy roads, but you can also sometimes hear the sound while braking or while driving over puddles. And that gave me an idea what could be wrong with the car. Okay, I am back home. Now let me show you what's wrong with it. But first, we'll need to jack it up. Okay, the wheel is jacked up. I've loosened the bolts a bit, and just to show you that there is no movement in the wheel, let me move it. Nope, absolutely nothing. That's one. That's two. That's three. That's four. And that's five. And the wheel still won't move. It's stuck on the rotor. Now, I might be wrong at this, but I assume that from all that vibration when driving on bumpy roads, the wheel can get temporarily unstuck. And that's what's causing that knocking sound. And the same goes for braking and driving over puddles, because when you brake, the brake disc heats up. Or when you drive over a puddle, the brake disc cools down. And all that movement could cause the wheel to get unstuck and make that knocking sound, I suppose. So how do we get the wheel unstuck? Well, just grab a hammer, preferably with a rubber head, and just bang it on the inside. That thing is real stubborn. There we go. Wasn't that easy? So, this is how it looks. And here's the wheel. Yeah, I've seen this happen on steel wheels, but never on aluminum. Now, I just could put the wheel back on and I would be good for a good while. But to make the effect last even longer, you should use a wire brush to clean this rust off from the rotor and from the disc. Okay, now that both are somewhat clean, or cleaner, let's put the wheel back on. Okay, wheel is back on, and later today I'll do a test drive to see if that fixed the knocking. Yeah, about that. So, I took a 40-kilometer drive because I had to go to a place. The first 5 kilometers, everything seemed good. But then, after around 5 kilometers or so, the sound came back. Just a bit at first, but after those 40 kilometers, the sound was even louder than before. So I took the disc off again, even used anti-seize on the rotor to prevent the disc from getting stuck again, And after I did that, I took a look around here to make sure everything else was good. And then I noticed something right here below the spring. Let me just position the camera. Right there. That little rock was making that sound. Man, when I found that out, I had to laugh. Now that is not the actual rock. This is just for demonstration because I threw the original rock away. But yeah. And after I removed that rock, no clunking, no knocking whatsoever. Cheap fix, I'd say. Now I must say that I was actually 90% sure that the sound was coming from a stuck wheel, because I have had the problem every year for almost 3 years. And it was fixed every time when I unstuck the wheel. Now I gotta admit though that the sound this time was a bit different. Well, it was the same sound, but it was a lot more frequent. The sound I had before, I could hear it like every, I don't know, 2 to 3, 5 minutes. This one was on almost every bump. But it's fixed now. So next time when you hear clunking or knocking coming from your car's back, make sure to check your spring and what's below it. So that's it for this quick fix video. Make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and I will be seeing you next time. Bye bye.